All right, hypervisors and virtualization. So please, I need you to pay attention to this critically, very important. While we go through the slide one after the other, I'm sure you all have the slide. I already sent it since yesterday to your Google Classroom, to your various Google Classrooms. Now, hypervisors, like it's written here, they are fundamental component of virtualization technology. Some computers, when you want to refer to it, they call it VTX. VTX. Now, it allows multiple operating systems to run on a single physical machine concurrently. What is the operating system? Operating system is like a program, or let me say like an interface between your hardware and your programs, or like your software, like that linking point between like the hardware and the software. What's going to make, okay, now you have your mouse is hardware. How come you are moving your mouse and the cursor is moving the way you are moving the mouse on the screen? The cursor is actually software because you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't feel it. It's a set of programs that is running. But your mouse is hardware, you can feel it, you can touch it, you know how it is. You know it's plastic. Now, what is the connecting point? It's operating system. Now, the popular ones that we all use is what? Windows. We all have Windows operating system. But then, in a situation whereby we want to perform a dedicated task, say we want to do digital forensics, or want to hack, or want to penetrate into a particular system, Windows is not designed for that. You get, Windows is not like specifically designed for that. So there are some operating systems that are specifically designed for a particular kind of operation. That is where hypervisors come in. So it's a component of virtualization technology. It allows us to have multiple OSs, operating systems, on a single physical machine. So essentially, hypervisor, also known as virtual machine monitor, it creates and manages virtual machines which are independent environments running on the same physical hardware as your host machine. Now, what are machines? Machines are, like I told you, just use this layman term to understand machines. Machines are systems. Machines are, let's go down. Layman is explaining to layman again. That's layman. We are going down now. Take it as laptop. But please don't, let's say you are invited to talk to students, or you're invited to talk to people, or you're addressing people on cybersecurity, and you're talking about virtualization. Never call machine laptop. It is wrong. I'm just trying to explain it in such a way that you're going to understand very well. So you want all these things to be installed in your, you want all these things to be running in your PC as operating system. How will you do it? How will you do it? That's where hypervisor is coming in. So we have two types actually. Two types. One is type 1, then we have type 2. Now, type 1 is the bare metal hypervisor. Type 2 is the what? Hosted hypervisor. You can see what I'm saying on the screen. Now, type 1 basically runs directly on the host hardware to control the hardware and manage guest operating system. While type 2, which is the one that we are going to use, you don't have any business with type 1. It's a type that runs on top of an OS, leveraging its kernel for resource management. It's essentially an application within the host OS. Example include VM Workstation. Another one is Oracle VirtualBox and Parallel Desktop. You see, a lot of people use Oracle VirtualBox. I was using Oracle VirtualBox before I switched to VM Workstation because of how simple VM Workstation is. Anyone you want to use, it's fine. But just know that if you are using Oracle VirtualBox, whatever problem you encounter, you should be able to check the internet to solve your problem. Now, like I said, we are using type 2 hypervisor, which is what? Hosted hypervisor. Basically, what does the VMware, what does it do? VMware basically helps you to hold, you are holding multiple operating systems just in your computer. So that your computer is running Windows, at the same time it's running Linux. It could be Kali Linux, it could be Parrot Linux, it could be Ubuntu, it could be yeah, congrats. We'll talk about that later. All right. So Mr. Olamikosi's news just caught me off guard. He just got a job. Yeah. So let's continue. VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation, just like I am using. is a powerful virtualization software that allows you to run multiple operating systems on a single machine, just like I've said before. So if you've observed, if you've installed that stuff, if you finished doing it, you discover that this is the page, this is the front page you're going to see. This one that you're seeing here, this Kali, then Kali Linux, you're not going to see it yet because you've not yet what? You've not yet brought in the ISO file. Now you may not know what ISO file is for now, but don't worry, just chill. Watch the video that I uploaded, the one I did. Watch everything from beginning to the end. Then you will know when I was talking about the disk image file, that's the ISO file. So it enables users to create and manage virtual machines with ease and the likes of them. Key features of VMware Workstation. We know for sure that it allows you to host multiple operating systems on just one machine, one computer. Snapshot and clone. Snapshot is like you want to take a like snapshot now. You must have had like them say shots, like something like picture. So you want to take a memory of a previous state. Now users can take snapshots of virtual machines at various points in time, allowing them to revert to previous states if needed. So you can actually you were doing something before, you want to like revert to that state, it can actually be done. Advanced networking, yes, it can be done. Now there are instances, okay, not even instances time around, they're like jobs that have actually done whereby they will not give you real world machine, they are going to deploy it on virtual machine. That's it's going to be like an operating system. They will deploy it like a when I say machine, I mean like a laptop, like a system. Just use the word like laptop or system. So they will now, instead of them to deploy it on your normal this thing, like it's going to be deployed on a VM. So now your own VM, your own machine that is inside that your VMware. Okay, take it like the VMware is like the umbrella, or it's like the canoe that is carrying everything. VMware is like the canoe that is carrying everything. Then inside that canoe, there are 3 laptops. One laptop is Windows, one laptop is Kali Linux, the other laptop is Ubuntu. Now that canoe on its own, that canoe is sitting on top of a ship. I don't know if you get, that ship is my laptop. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in such a way that you would understand. So the VMware now is the one that is carrying those different operating systems. Ordinarily, my laptop currently as it stands now is Windows. I'm not using Linux like fundamentally because I know I have my reasons. It can crash when you are trying to do some dirty task, and it can crash, they can hack you, blah blah blah, and likes of them. But if you are working with your VMware, you are in a way safe. Yeah. So in a situation whereby they've hosted a machine on a VMware and you want to access it, the way you can access it um is by networking the pieces, that's the machines all together. So one machine can actually see the other machine. Like one machine can actually communicate with the other machine. Mind you, both of them are inside one general this thing. Okay, good. Somebody just stated an example. Let me check out this example. I'm looking for the best way we can explain it. Okay, so Toyib said, can we put it like this? VMware is like a house. Then the other tools is the okay. Toyib, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. Your machine, your laptop, just your laptop now, as it stands now. Your laptop, is like a house, right? The laptop is like a house. Now, normally that house is meant to be built with cement. Let's just say it's just cement. We are meant to build the house, just cement everywhere, cement and block or cement and brick. cement and let's say cement and block, but there is need for us to have a bakery in that house. There's need for us to have a bakery. You know, bakery now, what we used to build bakery is clay, but we cannot use clay to build our house. What do we do in that instance? Now we are going to create a room. A room. Inside that room, we will now have inside that room, we will now build that our bakery with clay. So you get now the house is your laptop. Inside, upon getting inside, you now have like a what a clay, something like a clay house. A house built with clay, like a smaller house inside that house built with clay. Now inside that stuff that you're using to bake, what we call our bakery, inside that one, you can now have different compartments. Those different compartments now, they are like the different OSs, that's the different operating systems. I don't know, I think that's the best way I can explain it. The Kali is not taking 7 hours to download this. If you can like have like a better this thing. Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed. So we have the different features. So like I said, that advanced network, you can always network from one place to the other. Integration with development tools and the likes of them. That's resource management and the likes of them. So you can always like allocate your space well, very well. Another one that I did not mention here is actually for safety. Yes, when I was using Linux as my ordinary, just my only, because then I was majorly just doing anything I needed to do that has to do with Windows. I'll look for a way to operate do that stuff with my Linux. When I was doing it, I noticed that good number of times I would have to good number of times I would have to be flat or formatting my laptop because of it. Sometimes you can get infected, hacking and the likes of them. So that's on that. So we wrap it up here.